Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the homestead. Our young chickens have been in a chicken coop and tunnel for the last few months. While they've been young, we wanted to make sure that we keep them well protected. They're actually back here, and right now we're getting to the point where they will be ready to be free ranged and moved on a regular basis. So instead of building a chicken tunnel, we actually purchased this kit on Amazon, and we're hoping this is going to be sturdy enough that we can move it regularly. They will be sleeping in this at night. They will have access to it all day, but they will also be surrounded by electric netting, so they'll be protected from larger predators during the daytime and at night, of course.
Yep. So gonna get started on that. It's a blistering 34 degrees today here in Texas. That's a little cold for us, so we'll see how this goes.
Let's build a chicken coop. One of the nice things about this kit is that it just has the snap connections, so you don't have to bolt anything in. It just snaps together very quickly and easily. This kit includes chicken wire to wrap across the top and also all around the sides. Normally we wouldn't recommend chicken wire for a chicken coop, but because this is also going to be surrounded by electric netting, it should be sufficient to keep predators out. If we didn't have the electric netting, then I would recommend something sturdier like hardware fabric. ahead and zip tied this chicken wire straight onto the face of the cage, and including the door. And now that everything's zip tied and secure, we're gonna go and just cut along the edge of the door, and then we can open the door. Once we have it all trimmed, we're gonna go ahead and use the wire that they provided and wrap it all the way around these posts and make sure that it's secure.
So if you have two people, one person can be on the inside of the cage here, the other person can be on the outside, feeding it through and keeping it taut the whole time, which is a really good help.
Well, without a doubt, securing the chicken wire with the wire to these to the frame was the most time-consuming part.
Yeah. Understatement.
But we went ahead and placed the tarp already, and then we're going to put in some 2x4 framing on the bottom so that we can attach the wheel. I can already tell right now that we're going to end up replacing this tarp with something heavier. It's basically the, what is it, like parachute type fabric?
Yeah, and I mean, even something as simple as getting like a Costco tarp would be better and more resilient.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that in the near future.
Yeah.
So on these corners, we're going to put these braces that have been cut at 45-degree angles. I would recommend you do this if you're building this, especially because we're going to be moving it. So we want to make sure that we have good solid angles so we're not tweaking it out of place. So to make this easier to move, we've installed this chick lift, and we'll attach the link to it in the description of this video. But basically, this is hands-free, and when you step on the back of it, it locks open so that it's lifted up, and then to release it, you just step on this bar, and then you drop it back on the ground. It's all finished. It took us a couple of days, but that's because we had a lot of interruptions. So it actually came together very quickly, and I think it went really smoothly.
Yeah, it's actually easy to put together. We just had a lot of interruptions.
I think our chickens are going to be really happy in here. Guys, thank you so much for coming along. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for future projects around the homestead, and also to see how our chickens are living their new home. Until then, y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Bye.